In this video, let me show you how I have replicated the Deep Researcher AI agent by OpenAI, a new AI agent capable of performing multi-step comprehensive research for any questions you have. By building my own version of the Deep Researcher, I will have full freedom and control over which search engine and large language model I want to use throughout this process, as well as tailor the specific steps to the exact way that I want. So let's get started by taking a big picture look first into the approaches we can take to build this Deep Researcher agent. I think in this case, there are two approaches we can choose. The first approach is simpler and quite linear, in which we design a multi-step process where the human can provide their requests about the research they want. Then the AI will ask some clarification questions to make sure it understands the human request properly. Then the human can provide some additional information. Then we can, based on this information, we can have a loop to generate the research queries and loop through each research queries to execute the search with some search tool that you want. And then after we get all the search results, we can have an AI step to analyze the findings. So it can decide which findings are relevant, which is not, which is most important, which we should highlight, etc. before generating the final report to be sent to the human. So that's the first approach. The second approach is that we can have the human to provide the request and then provide clarification as the first approach. But instead of using the loop, we can use an evaluator optimizer step where it will perform an iterative process, beginning with performing the search for the query, then generate the answer, but it will use reasoning to evaluate the answer to determine whether we need additional searches or additional information or not. And then if we do need more information, it will go back to the search step again and begin a new iteration until it finds that the answer is satisfying enough, and then it will generate the final report, of course. So in this video, I will show you how you can review the Deep Researcher using the first approach first. And if you like this video, I can make another video to dive deeper into how to build the tool using the second approach. Okay, so in this video, the platform we are going to use to build replicate the Deep Researcher would be MindPal.io, a platform for you to build AI agents and multi-agent workflows to automate business processes, developed by me and my team. So we can start building a multi-agent workflow that replicate the behavior of the Deep Researcher on MindPal.io. Let's go to the workflows here and start a new workflow. Here we can describe the process we would like to be turned into a workflow. And in this case, I will take the process that I have shown you visually in the approach 1 here and provide it as a text description to this field. Let's say this is a Deep Researcher workflow, and given a user query, it will generate a search carries, then loop through each carry and perform a search, an online search. Then it will analyze search results and then generate the report for me. Let me check it again to make sure I am following the right process. Okay, I forgot to put this clarification step here. So let me go back here and add that clarification step just after this initial user query step. So the AI can ask follow-up questions to clarify requests, and then additional information from user before we do the rest of the process here. Now let me generate with AI, and MindPal will help me set up the initial workflow. This is one of the things I like the most about MindPal.io. You don't have to set up these multi-agent workflows manually at all. All you need to do is to describe the process you want to create an AI workflow for, and MindPal will help us set up the initial workflow like this. Now, let me walk you through how it works. In this workflow, it will start with the human input step here, request input from human for user query. And then it will clarify the request by generating follow-up questions here. Then the user would provide additional information. Then it will generate search queries, perform online search, analyze search results, and generate the report. So this is in this case, we have different AI agents, each specialized for a specific task, coming together and perform this workflow. So by default, you can leave all of these AI agents fields blank, and MindPal will help you to generate the AI agents too. And so you don't have to set up everything manually. But if you already have an AI agent trained to do a task here, you should summon that AI agent to execute the task. For example, I actually already have an online researcher agent in my agent library. So what I can do is I can go to the perform online search step here and search for my online researcher agent and assign that agent to perform online search. And for the rest of the steps here, I don't have readily made AI agents trained for these tasks, so I will leave these fields blank, and MindPal will help generate the appropriate AI agents for me. Now let's create this AI workflow. And this is the AI multi-agent workflow we have just generated on MindPal. Let me quickly walk you through each step. In the first step, this is a human input field, and it will ask for user query in the form of a text, and this is a required field. After that, we have an AI agent, in this case, the query clarification agent just created by MindPal to generate follow-up questions to clarify the request here. And this is the user query given to this agent. Then the human can provide additional information in the form of text in this next human input step before this search query generator generate all the a list of search queries to search for a list of search queries needed based on the user query and additional information provided here. Now, in the next step, we will have a loop node that loop through each search query in the list of search queries generated from the previous step. And then we will call the online researcher agent to perform an online search for each query and report the results for us. And you know what? If you take a closer look into this online researcher agent here, you can see that I have assigned the Tavily web search and Jina online search, two different online research tools, so that this agent can use when it performs the online search. In reality, you can choose any online search tools that you want and connect these tools to your online researcher agent in the form of a custom tool on MindPal. And you can choose Jina, you can choose Tavily, or any other tools like EXA or even SERP API. It's up to you to decide, and you can even use multiple tools at once. For example, in this case, I like the results of both of these tools, and for the sake of comprehensiveness, I want my AI agent to use both Jina and Tavily tools to do the research. So I make sure to include that instruction in the system prompt and output format of this AI agent, so it remember my expectation here. Now, so after this AI agent has performed the online research for every single search queries needed, it will pass all of these search results to the analyze search results step, where my search results analyst here will analyze the search results and extract the relevant information. And then the search results report generator agent will generate a comprehensive report based on the analyzed search results here. Okay, so looks like we have had the setup ready to go. If you want to further customize this, you can add more in human input fields if you want. You can add more steps here if you want, or you can even customize the agent and prompt of each step to best fit your expectations too. And you know what's interesting? You can even select any large language model you want to use. It could be OpenAI GPT model, or Claude 3.5 Sonnet, or Google Gemini, and more. For example, let's say in the generate report agent, instead of using the default model by MindPal, which is GPT-4o mini, you can go for GPT-4o or Claude 3.5 Sonnet or Google Gemini, and even DeepSeek or Llama. So it's totally up to you to decide. For me, for the purpose of generate report, a well-structured and well-formatted document, I often go for GPT-4o, since it's based on my experience, it's the most reliable for this use case. So I'm gonna assign GPT-4o to this agent. And now, if you are satisfied with the setup of your AI workflow, you can start running this AI workflow to see how it works. Let me start a new run, and then I can use the same query that OpenAI uses in its demo here. Let me then paste it to the user query field and continue. Now my clarify request agent is asking some clarification questions here. So what specific aspects of the retail industry I'm interested in, any particular regions or markets, any preferred format, any the intended audience, and how long it should be. Now, I think for 2, it would be global in general, not specific, not any specific region, and the 4, it would be maybe, let's say, business owners, and the rest I'm not sure. Then let me continue, and I will have my search query generator to generate a list of refined search queries. So it generates 15 different search queries, as you can see here. And then I have this loop to loop through each search query generated from the previous step, and it will call Tavily and Jina tools to perform the web search for each of these search queries. And you can actually see the exact request it sent to each tool to perform the research. So for example, for Tavily, it sent this query here, and similarly for Jina. And you can also see the raw results from this tool too. So this is the raw result from Tavily, and this is the raw result from Jina. And then after it gathered all of the results, it compiled all of insights here, including all of the references. So I can go here and double check the source to make sure it's citing the right insights. So this is, it has just completed the first search query, but we still have many more search queries waiting for it. So let's wait a little bit while our online researcher agent is productively and working hard on this search task. So this is the search results for the query of impacts of COVID-19 on retail industry from 2020 to 2023. And like the previous response, it also includes all of the resources here, so that we can double check, and so that the next AI agents can refer to and cite on their in their report. And now it will move on with the next search queries. Okay, and this is its report, research summary on how retail has evolved globally for the past 3 years. And now it's turn for the next query. And this is the result for the query key trends in the retail sector for business owners from 2022 2020 to 2023. With all the links here, of course. And then it moved on to the next, retail industry transformation statistics. And this is the result. A lot of statistics here with all the sources. And then it moved on to the next, global retail market analysis. And the next one, bulleted summary of retail industry changes. And then it goes on to the next query, tables comparing real retail sales data. And this is the results. This is actually quite good. As you can see, it has pulled a lot of statistics of all the years to compare. And then the second last query, emerging technologies in retail. And these are the results with all the links. And then it moves on to the last query here, consumer behavior shifts in retail industry. Actually, I just realized that while we are waiting for the AI agent, we should go and check some of the sources here to make sure it's citing real sources. Let me click onto this article to see if it's real. Oh, yeah, it's actually a real article as you can see here from JK Tech. And similarly, let me try this. Yeah, it's true. This is also a real article from Emergent Research. Okay, finally, we have completed all of the search queries. So after the perform online search is finished, it moves on to the analyze search results by this search results analyst agent. It's extracting all of the relevant insights here. And then it passes all of these insights into the final step, research report generator. And this is the comprehensive results with all the sections we need. And I realized that it doesn't cite the references in this last step, but this is because I forgot to include a prompt to force this AI agent to make sure to include all the references. So what you can do to improve this is just go ahead to both the search results analyst agent and search report agent to include a prompt for them to include the links to the references in the format that you want. And it will make sure to include all the links here. So what do you think of this result? Do you think it's better than using the AI agent alone? Let me know in the comments. And I will share with you the link to try this AI workflow I have built for yourself. And make sure to share with me your experience too. And if you want to go try building a deep researcher multi-agent workflow like this on your own, go to MindPal.io.